Boys and girls, Ross Allen of the 2HD Sporting Service making you welcome to the Newcastle International Motordrome tonight for the conduct of the 1982 Johnny Hoskins International, and to introduce you to this fabulous lineup of riders battling it out for the trophy tonight under an entirely new format. Trackside, here's Rod.
Thank you, Ross, and a big hello to everybody, all my pals and gals. I hope you have a very wonderful night indeed, as we've lined up for you probably the greatest lineup of riders that have ever been on a circuit in this country for many a long day for the 1982 Johnny Hoskins International. Let me introduce you down the line as we go in program order so that you can follow them. And the first rider that we will introduce to you is the Danish rider who's ridden here before, and we wish him well tonight, Finn Jensen. The second rider is a guy that we all know. He's done remarkably well here. He's got a couple of track records to his name. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Gulimi. The third rider is the tiny little fellow from England, the red fiery hair. We've seen him perform here before. A great credit to the sport. And this is Alan Graham. The next rider we have had the pleasure of seeing here before. He is probably one of the most professional riders in the business. He captained the United States when he was here last time, and we bid welcome again to Bobby Swartz. Australia's own, Cessnock's own, Newcastle's international own, Robbie Blackadder. From England, the little fellow, the protege of Ivan Major, done remarkably well over there and a real top-class performer, Kenny Carter. A stranger, a ring-in, if you like to call him that. But Philip Hearn has not been able to arrive in time tonight, but we've had a very adequate replacement step into his boots. And from England, let's bid a big welcome to Andy Hibbs. From Australia, the tall rider, the guy who has done very well here too, let's say a big welcome to Bruce Payne. Steve it is, I'm sorry. Stephen, just rechristened him. Go around the back here and have a look at the next guy. This little fellow is from England too, and we've seen him perform. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Neil Collins. The guy with a rather ordinary name, but he's more than an ordinary performer, and we welcome tonight to the Johnny Hoskins International from England, Stephen Smith. Kevin, I've got the Kevins round and the Stephens the wrong way. Thought you'd pick that one. The guy we all know, the guy we all love here, the guy who really gives us something to go on with, Australasian, Australian champion and real star of the Motordrome, the one and only Billy Sanders. Last but not least, it is a great pleasure indeed to have at the Newcastle International Motordrome the reigning world solo champion of the United States, Bruce Penhall. Bruce, it's great to have you with us. This is it is the second World Championship to America in 1981 since Jack Millen won it in 1937.
Yeah, well, it's really gives me a great pleasure to be here tonight. I remember about 6 years ago I was with the Ivan Major Barry Briggs troop, and we got rained off like 2 times, and I wasn't able to ride here at Newcastle, but looks like the weather's going to hold out for us tonight, and I'm really quite happy to be here tonight and hope everything goes really well.
I've been asked to ask you just one question. Do you sign more autographs as a Speedway rider or as a film star?
No, that's, you know, I'm a Speedway rider, and that's what I'd like to be right now, and whatever comes about later, that's what happens. But I'm here as a Speedway rider, and I just like to get on with the job.
Well, let's do exactly that. Mr. Penhall, welcome to Newcastle International Motordrome as the reigning world champion.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Yep. So it's Jensen, Gulimi and Graham on the front line. Swartz, Blackadder and Carter on the second line on this heat. Right, they're moving up. Now, well, let's have a look at the starter. The starter has the flag raised. There we go, they're away. Gulimi mounts out of the gate very well, followed out by Jensen and Graham. There goes Blackadder through on the inside. Swartz has been relegated. Kenny Carter starts to look for the outside and gets it too. but it's Galimi the leader as they come around the corner. Graham sitting in second spot at the moment, and then Carter coming out after him. On the inside is Finn Jensen. He's followed by Robbie Blackadder, and blotted out at the moment is Swartz. Down the back straight away, and Australia's Galimi leads away at the moment from Graham. Carter looking for him on the inside there. Then we go back to Australia's Lisa Jensen of Denmark, then Blackadder, and last of all is Swartz. But Galimi really making every post a winner, picking a centre line at the moment, leads away here comfortably from Alan Graham. Then the other Englishman, Kenny Carter, in third spot at the moment, followed by Finn Jensen. There's Swartz making a forward move now with 1 lap to go, and then Robbie Blackadder. Swartz starting to move, getting up here around the outside of Jensen. Swartz is barreling round the corner. He's wrapped it on and got into fourth place, but the leader is Gary Galimi of Australia. Down the straightaway he comes, and it's Galimi for the checkered flag. Alan Graham will be second. Third place taken by Carter. Then came Swartz from Jensen and Blackadder in that order. Oh, great performance by the young Australian. Tremendous ride there by Galimi. And he absolutely has shattered the track record. 107.377, but let's go to Ross for the update of the detail.
Well, first of all, let's take a look at that record, Rod, and what a round of applause Gary Galimi deserves. That's an amazing 3 seconds off the track record. 1 minute 10.181 was the previous time held by Robbie Blackadder. And Gary Galimi now has set an amazing time for 4 laps of 1:07.377.
Up they come, and that's Payne, the first rider up. Payne. That's Bruce Penhall, the world champion, moving up to the outside here. Coming in there in the inside in the white helmet. That's Andy Hibbs of England, wearing the number 7. Yeah, he's wearing the number 7 too. Then in the other leathers is the Englishman Smith. That's the red leathers on the back line. On the middle is Smith. Then we've got Collins in the green leathers and Billy Sanders. Oh, we've got a problem. Both Payne and Penhall were keen to go, and coming from the rear of the field too was Billy Sanders. So it's Hibbs, Payne, Penhall. Out they go. Payne went out very, very quickly, followed by Penhall. Hibbs on the inside, but it's Bruce Penhall, the world champion, the leader, away from Payne. Going up round there to over to Warren. Hibbs backed off there. Hibbs backed off a little bit there, but it's Penhall, the leader. Penhall as they come around the straightaway here. Payne has been overtaken by Smith from England. That's Smithy, the Englishman, gone into second place. Payne lying third at the moment, but look at the world champion go. It's Collins in fourth spot in the green leathers. Look at Penhall come around the corner. He's got a mid-track style and doing it beautifully. That's Penhall away there from Smith, followed by Payne. Then comes Collins from Sanders, and last of all is Hibbs. But down the back straight away they go, and under the timer, and look at Penhall go. The United States world champion is really careering away here. Bruce Penhall from Smith of England, followed then by Payne. Behind him in the green leathers is Collins from Sanders, and last of all is Andy Hibbs of England. But holy Toledo, look at Penhall. He's giving everybody a real riding lesson. Checkered flag out, and it's Bruce Penhall. Penhall first. Second place to Kevin Smith. Oh, and I think that Collins got up in the line in front of Payne. We'll check that. He was followed by Sanders, and last over the line was Hibbs. Oh, look at the timer, will you? Just look at the timer. It's been slaughtered again. 106.726. Now, that is a great opening ride by the current world champion. You couldn't do much better than that, Ross.
Oh, that's an incredible ride by Bruce Penhall, having his first appearance here on the circuit.